I'm finna start putting niggas in rear naked chokes, bro. Shout out my nigga Sensei Blade, nigga. Oh, where you at, man? I already did. I already am. I really could be these niggas, but I really want to get my shit off with the Warriors, bro. I'm gonna ego it, bro. We starting Buddy Hill, nigga. Curry, Buddy Hill, Moses Moody, and we starting Thumb Bucket, nigga. Is this what I want to do? How I want to play? I can put. I like the way your body is. Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Commaculations. Boss move. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Commaculation. Commaculations.
The New York Knicks facing the Golden State Warriors. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline.
Yep, they telling me already.
Missing.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
New York moving the ball around. Anunoby outside. Towns wide open. And the three ball is good. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out to Bridges. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Anunoby. Draymond Green pulls it in.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Left side, Curry. To the wing right side. Here's Looney. That shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Anunoby left side. And and so just over a minute and a half played. Good.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll.
Bro, I passed out of that, bro.
It's Hart on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Yeah, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Looney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Anunoby. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 5.
Bro, Jalen Brunson is not holding me, bro.
Kuminga. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game here. That one misses for Kuminga. All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself into situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly.
Bro, they are sucking dick. A wide open layup, bro.
Anunoby left side. The Warriors pull it in.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Curry. Still without a basket. And again, it's the Warriors missing. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson. He told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Butler on the wing. .141 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside for Curry. Releases. And they're unable.
Bro, I'm the best shooter all time. You're making me miss shots,
To the
bro.
inside. Here's Hart. The kick out to Anunoby. Off target from outside. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up to the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2.
Oh my god.
Pass to Green. Stolen by Anunoby.
Oh.
And here's Towns. Fouled in the... Active shooting gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Who the fuck is that for?
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Oh.
For New York, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Now here's Curry. No scoring in this one. And it's Butler missing. And here is Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. And here we go. It's Butler. Up and in on the layup. And it's 7 points for Jimmy Butler.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
The Knicks leading by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson outside. The kick out to Towns. 4 on the clock. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate.
What the fuck?
Down low.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Shot by Hield. Nobody around. What a play. Simply drains it in.
Give me my points.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Here's McBride. There's a screen by Achua. Goes back up. The rebound by Post. The Warriors trailing. Breaks since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Pass to Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
On the wing, Payton. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. That's 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And how about the game from Towns? So the combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Bro.
And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
Yes.
It's stolen by Hield. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Back to Moody. Hield outside. Payton in the corner. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now, here's Moody. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, here's the screen. Pass to Post. Back to Hield. Fires away from way outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brunson outside. Outside, Towns. And good that
Bro,
time.
what the fuck?
Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2. And sometimes, that is a very slow
Oh, you're not
realization.
good.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Now here's Brunson. And it's Looney with the rebound. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
Curry's shot is off.
I guess even he is one of those once in a while.
And Towns gets it to go.
I'm about to go off for 12 points on the road.
Got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Looney. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and crushes it.
The kick out to Anunoby.
Oh.
And the 3 off target.
Well,
Here, will be a next.
way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Curry. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. The Knicks lead by 6. Bridges deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Towns. Second chance shot. Pass to Hart. Brunson, left side.
Bro, he's SGA, bro.
Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Brunson's so smart.
Oh, wow.
IQ just to move the defense around and get fouled.
He hits the second from the line. Warriors trailed by 7. Butler on the way. A 3 ball. From deep, Jimmy Butler.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Back to Robinson. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Knicks lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Brunson. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. That's unfortunate.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question.
This ain't football, nigga.
Momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
The Warriors trailing. In the corner, it's Healed. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. New York with the ball. Pass to Anunoby. And Hart has it in the corner. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And the Knicks making a change here. Here's Moody. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Towns. He's got 16. Ball stolen. Here's Moody. And he hits it to tie the game up.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
Towns for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. Curry making it look so easy.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Towns is doubled. Pass to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Back to Brunson. Hart with it. Defended by Butler. 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Warriors leading by 3. Curry on the wing. They kick out to Heel. Here's Moody. Offline with his 3. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Brunson. Misses and the dry spell continues.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Tipped away. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. And Towns gets it to go.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson...
Bro, that's fucking big, bro. How many open threes have I fucking missed, man?
So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Outside Curry. Over in the corner, Green. His three-pointers off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Post.
Oh my.
Off with the layup. Here's Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Assist goes to...
And now a three-point New York lead.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Heel with the bucket.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Now here's Brunson.
Okay,
5
Mitchell
points in the
Robinson.
game. Towns looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Robinson. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Post. On the wing, Heel. Another three for Golden State.
It's been this way since
Wasted a timeout.
Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And here are the Knicks now. It's a three-point game. Pass to Achua. Here's McBride. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors ahead, up 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Pass to Podziemski. On the wing, Heel. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trailed by 3. To the middle. Here's Dadier.
3 seconds, bro.
McBride with the ball. Drills the three-pointer.
3 seconds, bro.
McBride's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Heel from outside. No good
Bro,
shot
what the?
position.
You know what, though?
Bro, they're finna
Sometimes
piss
you
me
get too
off.
open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's McBride. Banked in off the glass. McBride's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right
You're not winning this game, bro. So you already lost.
trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
So we're just spamming timeout.
Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Substitution on the court.
Over to the wing. Here's Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 1. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Left side Curry. A three. Another three for Golden State.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
To the paint. Here's Towns.
Oh my God.
Contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown.
Thank you.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor.
Very late.
Just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Now, here's Curry. Green, the screen. Bridges with the board. Knicks trailed by 3. Towns down low. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Out to the right wing. Kuminga down low.
They wouldn't even let me fucking drop step. Jalen Brunson is literally not good defensively, bro. He's the worst defensive point guard in the league, bro. Give me the fucking ball back, fag. Bitch ass nigga.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
Nice work to get it inside and
Yes, aces and foul.
And he makes the first. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry
Ugly.
is probably...
Don't even show up to game 4, nigga.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but, you know, they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those
Shut up, nigga.
to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Now here's Butler. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Butler with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
Wow.
From outside. It's rebounded by Towns.
And not a way to get out of a funk.
Give me that.
He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not
Draymond.
the one he took there.
He gets that one. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
All those weapons, and Draymond Green ends up being the guy hurting you. What a huge shot.
And Towns gets it to go. 23 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Now here's Curry. They set the pick. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. It's over Bridges. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. .143 left to play in the final quarter. Brunson, right side.
Yeah, send that nigga to the free throw line.
Contact on that one.
Jalen Brunson is a light-skinned SGA.
If you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Or you play awful this game.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Moody. And the rejection by Towns. Bridges inside the three-point line. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They lead.
I foul that.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Knicks on offense. Here's Towns.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And he is unable to get the second one.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Back to Curry. Front past the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Curry with it. He's picked up by Anunoby.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Towns.
My buddy with a good awareness defensively there and a nice job in his effort defending.
Pass to Green. Shoots over Brunson. And he commits the intentional.
Bro, what the fuck?
So it's the Warriors now. Outside Curry. Outside Butler. Lets the 3 fly.
Mitch! Mitch! Mitch!
And Tom
Mitch!
decides to call timeout.
Mitch!
And the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
Tough situation.
Give me buckets, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you, stupid? Fuck is wrong with you, stupid?
Have to be very quick, but they do have time.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors.
Mitch!
That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued.
Nigga thought he was gonna do me in with the big purr.
This moment to seal.
And there's so
I'm never losing to a nigga who faked a New York accent, boy.
that advantage of
Curry, you play ass, bro. Curry, I'm putting a BPPP nigga out on you, nigga. APB, nigga. Curry went 3 for 10. You bitch ass nigga, you. 8 points. Oh my god, bro. Fucking Curry had 8, bro. He was terrible. And then the crazy part is I wasn't even taking bad shots. They just kept making me miss good shots. I wish my beautiful black queens would stop going under the knife. What? Well, they can't get this dick, nigga. This is exclusive dick, nigga. It's good dick, nigga. This ain't no free dick, nigga. Oh my god, my 2K froze.